Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here today. I am going to be updating you on the last video that I did in early 2023. You've all asked for updates, you've all been asking, there's been some changes, are you going to update the item values, can you update the item values? Here I am, we're going to be updating them every 25th of the month or just near abouts. Yes, that's right. Monthly updates now you want. You don't want a yearly update, you want a monthly update. Okay, so before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. I highly appreciate it and recommend that you go and do it. Do not miss out on updates like this. So these are near enough accurate item values. Okay, so I'm gonna show you these all now. They're all in different categories. Last time round they were in yearly categories. Okay. That's not the case anymore. So I'm going to show you these all now. So we're going to start off with wood. Okay. So wood. So it is per truckload. Okay. It isn't per log. It is per truckload of wood. So funny enough, if you didn't know this already, that 1x1 wood is currently now worth more than planks. This is because everybody wants all their wood chopped up for the power. So oak wood is valued at 20k to 40k a plank. Sorry, 20k to 40k plank truckload. Okay, so I'm going to do the plank truckloads for you all first. Elm 30k to 50k a truckload. Walnut 30k to 50k a truckload. Remember, these are for the planks. 40k to 60k a truckload for cherry. 40k to 60k a truckload of pine. 40k to 60k a truckload of fir, 50k to 70k a truckload of lava wood, birch 50k to 70k, zombie 100k to 140k, gold 110k to 150k, koa 90k to 130k, frost 130k to 170k, cave cola 150k to 190k, snow glow 170k to 200k, palm 170 to 200k, and phantom 250k to 300k. This is where it's very interesting. I think that the 1x1 wood is actually very expensive. It's actually cheaper to go and buy the logs and make it yourself. Okay? Which makes sense. So the 1x1 truckloads of wood: oak 40k to 60k, elm 40k to 60k, walnut 40k to 60k, cherry is 50k to 70k, pine 70k to 90k, fir 70k to 90k, lava is 80k to 100k, and that is not the most expensive. Birch 110k to 130k, zombie 120k to 280k. That's because everybody wants like the ground grass, which is why that one, so you can see that's expensive. Gold 150k to 190k, koa 150k to 200k, frost 160k to 180k, cave cola 170k to 200k, snow glow 190k to 210k, palm 280k to 220k, and phantom 350k to 450k. Right, moving on to the limited woods. So we're going to start with blue spruce. That comes out in the month of December. The truckload of the planks is worth 200k to 300k, and the 1x1 truckloads are worth 250k to 350k. So the Spook and Sinister come out in the month of October. Well, out all year round, but they're easier to find. There's more % chance of finding them in the month of October. So Spook 250k to 400k a truckload of planks, logs, whatever you want to call them. 475k to 600k for a truckload of 1x1s. That's because it's very limited. Okay. Sinister wood 200k to 350k truckload of logs, planks. 700k to 850k for the 1x1s. That's mega expensive. And the miscellaneous is the signs, right? 40k to 60k for a truckload. That is per sign. I'm guessing it's a truckload of signs, because that is absolutely outrageous if that's per sign. Okay, so that is for a truckload of signs. Moving on to the axes. So, the axe gifts. The fairy gift of lumber is the fire axe gift. It is worth 25k to 35k each. A truckload of it is worth 600k to 750k. that is average prices. So it's working on an average. It's impossible to get an accurate price these days, okay, because there's that much getting sold. We can get an average, okay. So the Candy Cane Axe gift is worth, wait a minute, I should be going in line, shouldn't I? Sorry, the Fire Axe box is worth 20k to 30k and 500k to 800k a truckload. So the box, if you open them all up and sell them as a truckload, right, it's 800k, but it's smaller than the gift, which is why it's technically less. The Fire Axe box, the Fire Axe unboxed, is worth 10k to 15k per item. The sweet gift, known as the Candy Cane Axe gift that you can't do anything with, is worth 25k to 35k gifted, 600k to 1.2 mil in truckload. The box version is worth 20k to 30k, 500k to 800k for the truckload. Full. The Candy Cane Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The Chicken Axe gift, known as the Gift of Great Times, is worth 20k to 30k a gift, 700k to 1.1 mil a truckload. Okay. The Chicken Axe boxed is worth 25k to 35k, 500k to 900k a truckload. The Chicken Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. Also, something I forgot to mention, we have got the updated item values after I talk about all these, because there has been a slight update. The Gingerbread gift is worth 40k to 50k, 900k to 1.2 mil if it's in a truckload. Gingerbread Axe boxed, 20k to 30k, 500k to 800k for a truckload. Gingerbread Axe, 10k to 20k. The old gift of oxidization is also known as the Rust Axe. Okay, in gift form it is worth 30k to 40k and 700k to 1 million in a truckload. The Rust Axe boxed is worth 20k to 30k boxed, 500k to 800k if it's in a truckload. The Rust Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The Spooky Deep Earth gift, known as the Cave Axe, is 25k to 35k gifted, 700k to 1.5 million if it's in a truckload. The Cave Axe boxed is worth 20k to 30k, 500k to 800k in a truckload. Cave Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The Murky Gift of Goo is worth 40k to 50k gifted and 900k to 1.2 mil if it's in a truckload. I mean, truckloads are full. Overgrown Axe 20k to 30k. That's boxed, and boxed Axe truckload 500k to 800k. Overgrown Axe 10k to 15k. Okay, moving on to some of us, we have the Chili Deep gift of Deep Cold, known as the Frost Axe. This is meant for the ice wood. Okay, it's worth 30 to 40k gifted and 700k to 1 million a truckload. In box form, it's worth 20k to 30k and 500k to 800k a truckload. Frost Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The Green Gift of Good Golly Goodness, known as the new Green Candy Cane Axe, which hasn't got its own type of wood as the other candy cane, is worth 30k to 40k by itself and 700k to 1 million in a truckload. The Spearmint Axe boxed is worth 20k to 30k by itself and 500k to 800k a truckload of it. The Spearmint Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. Moving on to some other axes that don't have gifts, known as the Alpha Axe of Testing, is worth 25k to 35k boxed and is worth 700k to 1.5 million if it's in a truckload. The Alpha Axe of Testing unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The Beta Axe of Bosses boxed is worth 25k to 35k and 700k to 1.5 mil if it's in a truckload. Also, the Beta Axe of Bosses unboxed is worth 10k to 20k. There's quite a lot to get through. I'm hoping you're enjoying this so far. Make sure to like if you are already. The Rookery Axe boxed is not obtainable. Okay, so if people are saying that they're selling this item, it is not obtainable. But the Rookery Axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. End Times Axe boxed is worth 40k to 60k and is worth 1 mil to 2.5 mil in a truckload. The N times axe is worth 10k to 20k unboxed. And also, another thing that people keep saying, has anybody got the base axe? It is not obtainable. Nobody has this box. If they're saying that they're selling it, it is a scam. The base axe unboxed is worth 15k to 25k. Also, the amber axe box is worth 20k to 30k and 500k to 800k if it's in a truckload. 15k to 25k unboxed. Right, moving on to the mini axe. The best axe, I would say, if you're cutting down different types of wood, is this axe right here. It's worth 25k to 35k each, 1.5mm to 2.0mm a truckload. The mini axe unboxed is worth 10k to 20k. The bird axe box doesn't exist, okay? It never has done, and it's not obtainable. So if someone is saying that they're selling this, it is a scam. They're not selling it because it doesn't exist. Well, it's not obtainable. Bird axe unboxed is worth 10k to 20k. The Tycoon axe boxed is worth 25k to 35k and 700k to 1mm if it's in a truckload. The Tycoon axe unboxed is worth 10k to 15k. The pie axe boxed is worth 30k to 40k each. 1mm to 2mm if it's in a truckload. That's an expensive axe. The pie axe unboxed is worth 20k to 30k. Okay. Moving on to the blue steel axe that came out in December last year is worth 35k to 45k. 900k to 1.7mm if it's in a truckload. The unboxed version is worth 10k to 20k. Right, moving on to balls. Yes. These are the rarest items near enough in Roblox number 22. Not the gifts, not the boxed ones, but the unboxed ones. I'm going to get into that in a moment. Okay. So the boxed gift, the boxed ball gift is actually worth 20k to the red Happy Red Gift of Fun ball gift is worth 20k to 40k each, 600k to 1.5mm if it's in a truckload. Unfortunately, we cannot get a value at the moment for any boxed ball. This is due to they're not being sold enough. So to me, they are currently worth 10k to 15k on an average, but we cannot get a true value on them, unfortunately. Right, here we go. The serial number ball numbers below 1000 plus unique numbers. I'm going to tell you now, all these ball numbers are pretty much the same value. So we're only going to go through the gifts after I tell you this information. If a ball is in the millions, it's worth 10k. If a ball is between, let's say, 250k to a million, it's worth 10k. Okay? But if it's got like a number spot on a million, it is worth an absolute fortune. Because that's 6 zeros in the thing. So it's worth about 100mm if someone wants to sell it. But it could be anywhere up to 300mm. Ball number 1. Okay, this is number 1 for any ball. It is worth a fortune. Okay, it's probably not even worth LT2 money, which is not allowed and is against any terms of service in any Discord server near enough. I'm saying near enough because some Discords are breaking the rules. Also, the Roblox terms of service. So you can only sell ball numbers for LT2 money. So if you have ball number 1, you can donate it to me and I'll give you a special mention. But I'm saying this now, it is the rarest item in number Tycoon 2 if you have the red ball with number 1 on it. Number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all worth about the same. I'm lucky to have ball number 16 and 64. Some lower ones as well, but they are worth more than 300mm, okay? But if you have balls in the thousands, let's say like the few thousands, they are going to be worth around 40mm to 300mm. Okay, these are expensive ball numbers. If you've got any balls and you would like them valued to the number, comment them down below and I can give you the value, the true value. It's just that every ball has a different number and the red ones are now in the millions. Okay, so I could be here all day. So, moving on to the Happy Blue Gift of Fun. This is the 2016 ball gift. It's worth 20k to 40k each, 600k to 1.5mm each. For a truckload. Joyful Green Gift of High Quality Charm is worth 20k to 40k each, 600k to 1.5mm if it's in a truckload. Moving on to the very plum gift, 20k to 40k each, 600k to 1.5 mil if it's in a truckload. Also, I've just noticed there the daisy gift, the teal gift, and the dark gift are all worth 20k to 40k each, and 600k to 1.5 mil if they're in a truckload. Same with the dark gift, the gift of Circus Tart and the Delight Lime present of excellent endurance is worth 20k to 40k each, and 600k to 1.5 mil each if they're in a truckload. Right, moving on to books. Hang on. I didn't know correctly. There we go. The gift of tremendous important knowledge is worth 20k to 40k and is worth 850k to 1.4 mil a truckload. Yet again, there's something else I would like to say, is that we cannot get the value for box books and unboxed books because they're not sold often enough. Also, the gift of critically acclaimed knowledge and the gift of enchanted tales are both worth 20k to 40k each and 1 mil to 1.6 mil in a truckload. And that is the same value for the gift of important game knowledge. Moving on to candy. Bag of candy is worth 25k to 35k, and that applies to the bag of candy brown, purple bag of candy, and the green bag of candy. They're all worth the same, 25k to 35k each, 700k to 900k if they're in a truckload, and all three of these you can get a rare, unlabelled pink candy bar worth 100k to 150k. Okay, moving on to the blue candy. Blue bag of candies worth 25k to 35k and 700k to 900k in a truckload, and that applies to the golden bag of candy too. Okay, so the blue bag of candy, you can get this rare, unlabelled signed candy bar worth 100k to 150k, and you can get a yellow one in the golden bag of candy with 100k to 150k as well. So we have candy canes that have been coming out every few years now since 2018. We're going to start with the gift with candy cane stripes is worth 15k to 25k each, 1.5 mil to 2.2 mil if it's a truckload. Okay, and yet again we cannot get the values unfortunately for the boxed candy canes and unboxed candy canes because they're not sold often enough, but they are worth around 10k to 15k each. The gift with green candy cane stripes is worth 15k to 25k and is worth 2 mil to 2.5 mil if it's in a truckload. The gift with yellow candy cane stripes is worth 15k to 25k each and 1.8 mil to 2.5 mil a truckload. Okay, moving on to food. So this is like turkeys and ham, okay, and any other food like cranberry sauce, potatoes, bread, pie, etc. So we're going to start off with the gift of plump appetites is worth 30 to 40k each, gifted, and 870k to 1.7 mil. Yes, that's right, 1.7 mil if it's in a truckload, okay? But unfortunately can't get the value for a boxed or unboxed as it hasn't been sold often enough, but they are worth around 10 to 15k each. The 2016 turkey, the original turkey, this is very rare. This is what I'll say is rare, okay? It's worth 20 to 30k boxed, 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil a truckload of it. Yet again, I cannot get the value for the unboxed turkey, unfortunately. But yes, again, it's worth 10 to 15k. The blue bone turkey is worth 20k to 30k each and is worth 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil if it's in a truckload. Moving on to the green bone turkey is worth 20k to 30k boxed and is worth 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil if it's in a truckload. The can of cranberry sauce boxed is worth 20k to 30k each and 1.5 mil to 3.5 mil if it's in a truckload. Pink bone turkey is worth 20k to 30k each boxed and is worth 1.5 mil to 3.5 mil if it's in a truckload. Turkey leftovers are worth 20 to 30k each and is worth 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil a truckload. Okay, moving on to spicy turkey is worth 20 to 30k boxed and 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil a truckload. Big turkeys are worth 20k to 30k boxed. Well, actually I recommend this is probably worth 25k to 50k because they're so popular at the minute. and is worth 1.5ml to 2.5ml a truckload. Sparkle Time turkeys are worth 20k to 30k boxed and 1.5ml to 3.5ml a truckload. The can of mashed potatoes boxed is worth 20k to 30k each, or 1.5ml to 3.5ml a truckload. Okay, moving on to apple pie is worth 20k to 30k boxed and 1.5ml to 2.5ml a truckload. A sack of bread boxed is worth 20k to 30k or 1.5ml to 3ml a truckload. Orange born turkey is worth 20k to 30k boxed or 1.5ml to 2.5ml a truckload. Can of stuffing boxed is worth 20k to 30k or 1.5ml to 3.5ml a truckload. The pumpkin pie boxed is worth 20k to 30k. Okay, and the average truckload price is 1ml to 2.5ml. And we actually have a price for burnt food, if you haven't realised or not yet. It is worth 15k to 45k. That is for any burnt food between 2015 to now. Well, technically 2016 to now. Burnt food is worth 15 to 45k. Moving on to fine art. Fine art, modern gifts are worth 50k to 60k each. 1.3ml to 2ml a truckload. I recommend selling them as a truckload, you get lots more. And unfortunately we do not have any values for any box paintings or unboxed paintings yet. If you have any O6 in full context unboxed paintings, I am currently buying them at around 20k each boxed, and modern gifts I'm buying them in at 25k boxed. If you've got any, please let me know. Burn gifts are worth 75k to 100k each, 1.3ml to 2ml a truckload. The very cool gifts are worth 20k to 50k each, or 900k to 1.5ml a truckload. Right, so here we go. The gift of pixelization is worth 40k to 50k, or 800k to 1.2ml a truckload. This surprises me that we cannot get a value for the rare pixelized paintings. That's insane. It's probably because people can just unbox it from the painting gift, which is called the gift of pixelized rare. It is worth 80k to 100k each, or 2ml to 2.5ml a truckload. Moving on to just normal box paintings. The Bold and Brash boxed is worth 100k to 150k, or 400k to 600k a truckload. The Gloomy Seascape at Dusk is worth 20k to 50k, or 200k to 400k a truckload. Pineapple paintings boxed are worth 30k to 60k, 700k to 1.6ml a truckload. The Corn Up Here boxed is worth 40k to 80k, and is worth 1ml to 2ml in a truckload. Let's move on to games like bowling and stuff like that. So the Tall Gift of Stripes is worth 20k to 50k each, or 900k to 1.4ml a truckload. Weighted Gift of Weight is worth 20k to 50k each, or 500k to 800k a truckload. Tall Gift of Stone is worth 20k to 50k, or 900k to 1.4ml a truckload. The Wide Gift of Stone is worth 30k to 60k each, or 500k to 800k a truckload. The Silly Gift of Six Sides is worth 20k to 50k each, or 500k to 800k a truckload. Moving on to home items. We're going to start off with the Poorly Wrapped gift from Bob. Is worth 20k to 50k each, and is worth 500k to 800k a truckload. Accepted gift from Bob is worth 15k to 30k each, or 500k to 800k a truckload. The Big Gift is worth 100k to 150k gifted, or 300k to 500k a truckload. You can also get the numbers 12 and 13 from this gift, which are worth 100k to 400k depending on the size of the box, because you can open it a million times. Well, not a million, but you get what I mean. The Golden Gift of Golden Times is worth 40k to 50k, or is worth 600k to 1ml a truckload. The Cold and Wet and Lumpy gift from Bob is worth 20k to 50k, is worth 500k to 800k a truckload. The duck shaped gift is worth 15k to 30k each, or is worth 1 mil to 2 mil a truckload. The orange gift, traffic and control and cooperative power, is worth 20k to 50k, or 500k to 800k a truckload. Moving on to the round and flat gift, is worth 30k to 60k each, or 1 mil to 2 mil a truckload. The warm gift of love and safety is worth 20k to 50k, or 500k to 800k a truckload. The gift of good health is worth 20k to 50k each, or 500k to 800k a truckload. Same with the gift of unhealthy diets. Moving on to the gift of preparedness is worth 50k to 60k, or 500k to 800k a truckload. Time to move on to the pumpkins. So the pumpkin boxed, the one from 2015 yellow, is worth 20k to 40k each, or 1 mil to 1.5 mil a truckload. Yet again, all these unboxed pumpkins are worth 10 to 15k each. But not sold often enough, so we can't say that is the true value. Dark pumpkin boxed is worth 20k to 40k each, or 1 mil to 1.5 mil in a truckload. That is the same value as the strange pumpkin boxed. Moving on to the cursed pumpkin, the lumpkin pumpkin boxed, the ghastly pumpkin boxed, and the Rosina Flammer pumpkin boxed are all worth 20 to 40k each. Boxed are 1 mil to 5 mil, 1 mil to 1.5 mil if they're in a truckload. Moving on to the Boral pumpkin and the gloomy pumpkin boxed are both worth 20 to 40k each, or 1 mil to 1.5 mil if they're in a truckload. Moving on to the Wobble Bubbles. The Wobble Bubbles! The Wobble Bubble gift of Uncertainty Noob Head, the Wobble gift of Uncertainty Noob Head, the Wobble gift of Less Certainty, and the Wobble gift of High Confidence are all worth 20 to 30k each, or 1 mil to 2 mil if they're in a truckload. That is the same price as well prices as well for the Wobble gift of Low Confidence, the Wobble gift of Mostly Teal, the Fabulous gift, and the Wobble gift of Lowest Confidence. And they are exactly the same price again for the Wobble gift of Most Confusion, the Wobble gift and Wobble gift of Shock and Oh. And also the glitched Wobble Bubbles are worth 700k to 1.5 mil each between 2015 to 2023. Moving on to the vehicles. Nearly finished. Jingle gifts of Jingles is worth 100k to 150k. 600k to 1 mil if it's in a truckload. We cannot get the value of the box sleigh or the sleigh at the moment. The box sleigh is probably worth 10 to 15k, and the sleigh definitely hasn't got a value, unfortunately. The gift of Adventure is worth 100k to 150k, or 400k to 700k a truckload. Unfortunately, toboggan box and the toboggan box does not have a value at the moment, but the toboggan unboxed does. Okay, so the toboggan unboxed is worth 50k to 80k. This is because there's a glitch with this one, I believe, that you can fly around with this if you do a sign glitch. Also, the gift of Snow has got a value of 100k to 150k each, or 800k to 1.5 mil if it's in a truckload. The Snowmobile box does not have a value, but the pink Snowmobile does, 100k to 300k each. Moving on to a pink car is worth 40k to 70k. A pink trailer is worth 60k to 200k. A pink truck is worth 100k to 200k. A persevered enlarged ostrich eye is worth 15k to 30k boxed, 1.5 mil to 3 mil if it's in a truckload. Also, I would say that the eye unboxed is worth 5k to 10k. The magenta lights boxed is not obtainable, so someone says that they're selling this, they are not, it is a scam, so beware. That is the same with the pink wire boxed, is also not obtainable. The magenta light unboxed is worth 4.5 mil to 5.5 mil each. Pink wire unboxed is worth 1.2 mil to 2 mil. I believe that value is also in the updates coming up. Okay, yeah, so I've got my updates coming up in a minute. The Scooby's boxed is not obtainable. So someone telling this yet again, it's probably a scam because it's not obtainable. The Scooby's unboxed is worth 20k to 40k. I say this could be worth up to 50k though. The Void Entity is worth 100k to 250k boxed. And if you've got a truckload of it, it's worth 2 mil to 3.5 mil. If you got this, please do not sell it to people that may just use it for bases to just make a mess. It's probably the worst item in Number Titan 2 to ever be added. Unlike the egg for the first ever Easter update, this year we've had the first Easter update. I couldn't believe it. I've been saying for years, why have we not had an Easter update? It's been like so important. I'm like, it's like one of the most important updates. I was just baffled by it until this year when the hunt made a difference to Lumber Titan 2. So an egg is worth 3k to 10k. I would like to change that value, that it's worth 5k now to 10k. The finished wood slice, right? How has this got a value of 50k to 200k? I've got no idea, but it does. Moving on to building. So if you have if you want people to build stuff for you, which has your chance. The storage container, if you want one built, you're expecting somebody to build it for you for 50k to 70k per container. If you want someone to build an auto wood sorter for you, they're expecting a payment of 80k to 120k. A 1x1 unit cut, if you want one built, the person building it for you would probably want 100k to 200k for that. If you want a mega truck made for you, you're probably expecting to pay 100k to 300k. If you want an auto vehicle unloader made for you, you're probably expecting 150k to 250k. Item storage made for you, expecting 100k to 2.5 mil depending on the size. A shop, 400k for a small one and 1.5 mil for a large one to be made for you. An auto garage door, 500k to 1 mil. If you want somebody, so purchasing wires for you, a truckload of wires is worth 150k to 250k per truckload. Neon wires are now worth 300k to 600k per truckload. Glass worth 75k to 150k per truckload. If you want help obtain a gold blueprint, you're expecting to pay that person 30k to 100k, but many people will do it for free for you. Collect wood. 30k for cheap wood, 250k for expensive wood per truckload. For someone to clean your base, you expect to pay them 35k for a small base and 200k for a large base. Some people will pay millions though, depending on how much mess there is. Fill blueprints, 100k small, 200k for large. It really depends on how many blueprints there is to fill. Right, so prices changes in July, because this is the 25th of July item values, but unfortunately they were changed straight after. So all Wobble Gifts truckloads have been changed from 500k to 800k, to 1 mil to 2 mil, and 20k to 40k each. Okay, the duck shaped gift truckloads have changed price from 500k to 800k. They're now worth 1 mil to 2 mil. All pumpkin truckloads are no longer worth 500k to 800k. They're now worth 900k to 1.4 mil. All candy bag truckloads are no longer worth 500k to 800k. They're now worth 1 mil to 2 mil. And are no longer worth 25k each. They're now worth 40k each. Ham is no longer worth 700k to 1.2 mil. They're now worth 850k to 1.6 mil truckload. Gift with candy cane stripes truckload is no longer worth 700k to 1.5 mil. And is now worth 1.5 mil to 2.2 mil. The gift with green candy cane stripes is no longer worth 700k to 1.5 mil and is now worth 2 mil to 2.5 mil. The gift with yellow candy cane stripes is no longer worth 700k to 1.5 mil a truckload and is now worth 1.8 to 2.5 mil a truckload. That is expensive. Just saying, but I've always averaged truckloads at 2.5 mil anyway. Core wood. Ooh. So we've had some wood differences as well. So core wood is no longer worth 110k to 150k a truckload of planks, and is no longer worth 180k to 220k a truckload of 1x1s, and is now worth 90k to 130k a truckload of planks logs, and 1x1 truckloads of that wood is now worth 150k to 200k. Spook wood is no longer worth 200k to 400k planks, and is worth 250k to 400k for a plank truckload. If it's 1x1s, it is no longer worth 750k to 900k, it is now worth 475k to 600k. The gift of plump appetites is no longer worth 750k to 1.5 mil, it has gone up to 870k to 1.7 mil a truckload. The pumpkin pie truckload is no longer worth 400k to 800k a truckload, it is now worth 1 mil to 2.5 mil. The fire axe unboxed is no longer worth 10k to 15k, it now has an average value of 15k. The modern gifts truckloads are no longer worth 400k to 500k, they're now worth 1.3 mil to 2 mil. Burn gifts truckloads are no longer worth 600k to 900k, they're now worth 950k to 1.6 mil. Sack of bread box truckloads are no longer worth 1.5 mil to 3.5 mil, they're now worth 1.5 mil to 3 mil. They have dropped in value. That's interesting, I think that might be the first drop. Pink wire is no longer worth 1 mil to 1.5 mil, it is now worth 1.2 mil to 2 mil. That has gone up. The gift of tremendous important knowledge is no longer worth 1 mil to 1.6 mil a truckload, and is no longer worth 20k to 40k each, and is now worth 850k to 1.4 mil a truckload, and is still worth 20k to 40k each. The very cold gift truckload is no longer worth 500k to 800k, and is now worth 900k to 1.5 mil. The tall gift of stone truckloads are no longer worth 500k to 800k, and are now worth 900k to 1.4 mil. The pie axe box truckloads are no longer worth 500k to 800k, and are now worth 1 mil to 2 mil each. Many axe box truckloads are no longer worth 700k to 1.5 mil, and are now worth 1.5 mil to 2.1 mil each truckload. The tall gift of stripes truckloads are now no longer worth 500k to 800k, they're now worth 900k to 1.4 mil. The round and flat gift truckloads are no longer worth 500k to 1.5 mil, and are now worth 1 mil to 2 mil. The round and flat gifts on their own are no longer worth 20k to 50k, they have gone up to 30k to 60k each. And that is all for me to share with you today. Okay. But yes, we have covered a lot unfortunately today, which is very good actually, very good. So I thank everybody for watching today, but this has been the longest, one of the longest videos I've done in a long time for the item values. Last time it was dead short because it was dead simple. Well, this time we have a lot more different item values, it's a lot better and it's much more clearer. So hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll also put in a link to the Discord server to get access to this channel. You will need to join the Discord, do the step verification to get into the server, wait for your server member role, then go over to #view server sections or whatever it's called, #view server. I think it's called something else, but it's called that. Get the altitude role, and then you can view the item values, which is absolutely insane. But yes, if you've got any questions, like I say, do let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But let's go on with the outro. Okay. Yes, like I say, we need to get on with the outro. So, on that note then everybody, it is that time already. We're going to say thanks for watching. Make sure to go down below, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, it's free to do so. I highly appreciate it and recommend you go and do it. Comment down below. And also become a channel member for as low as 99p a month to £8.99. There's some exclusive perks, go and check them out. Comment down below, check out the Discord server, link in the description down below, come and join the fun. Check out the Roblox group, link in the description down below. Come and join the fun, buy some internet and get some merch for your Roblox avatar for as low as 5-10 Robux each. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!